Opinion of the Council's blessing pretty clear last time around. Keep it.
Figured as much, but I had to offer. Doesn't feel like I'm able to give you the help you deserve. It's all up to you. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
He sounds so angry about it. Shepard, what are you doing here? Okay, that's not actually how he sounded, but... Anyway, sorry.
I got a long list of people I didn't want to see, and your name is right at the top.
The feeling is mutual, believe me. Your return is a bureaucratic nightmare for us. I hope you didn't do anything foolish, Counselor, like try to arrange a meeting with the Council. There could be serious political ramifications.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Political
Sorry
shitstorm.
about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Olenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Olenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
Oh, because Cerberus is that terrible.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Okay, so I just want to clarify. Yes, Cerberus is that bad, but in Mass Effect 2 you can't really tell that. They actually, in Mass Effect 2, do not seem so bad. It's not until the next game that you realize they are that bad. Alright, moving on.
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't there something in here to interact with besides the galactic news? Could have sworn there was something else. Maybe I'm thinking Mass Effect 1. I think I am. Okay. I think that's all I have to do here in the Citadel. Let me check. Yeah. Alright, so now we get to go get Morden over in Omega. Oh, Normandy right at the top. Good going me. Alright, I don't think there's anything... Well, I might have some messages, maybe. Yep. Aww. Okay, off to Omega. Actually, while I'm at a fuel depot, I don't think I need it. Actually, I guess I do. Alright, we're good now. I mean, we're not gonna need the fuel for a while, I doubt, but... Well... Might as well grab it, right? Alright, Omega, here we come. I want to see what would happen if all those asteroids just started hitting Omega, or like one of them hit Omega. Seems like something that could happen. You know? If someone wanted to, just send some asteroids at Omega. Like some of Aria's enemies, maybe? Because I'm sure she has some in the Terminus systems. Okay, she's a tech, right? Yeah, I suppose I'm using Kasumi instead of Miranda then. Actually, wait, no. No, I'm gonna add both of these two. Cause she's also got warp, so duh, like, I'm like sitting here, oh yeah. Just, never mind. Duh, Miranda's a biotic. Alright, so I need to do that, so I can also... No, I suppose it really doesn't matter since Miranda also has, overload. Oh, alright. I'll give her rank 1 at least. Okay, we're good. At least I think we're good.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Aria waiting. Afterlife, now.
Shepard will keep Aria waiting.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Now you want to know why I didn't use the map in Mass Effect 3? This is like pretty much absolutely worthless. I mean, I guess it helps when you're looking for the apartments later on, but like otherwise it's kind of useless, if you ask me.
Please.
Shut it.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaeed Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. I hear we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
They always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right, I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Oh, silly Batarian. You don't run from Zaeed Sani. Alright. Time to go see Aria.
Come on, let me in.
Go on in. I'm expecting you. What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
That's so random. I love it. He's like doing the neck thing and then Shepard. Well, not really boom, but. It's so hard sometimes to play Renegade Shepard, but then other times it's just like it's so perfect. And now we can go get drunk with Chakwas. Oh, really? Okay, let's get it. Let's get a drink. Okay, we're gonna see. I don't know if you can actually get, like, drunk off your ass at Omega. I've never tried it. I know there's that one on the Presidium. Not the Presidium, but, Citadel. There we go. At least I don't think it's on the Presidium. It's like, yeah, there's a Care Awards, I think. He's just like, okay. Kasumi's just like, is he ever going to stop? Alright, I give it 2 more. If nothing happens after this next one, then I'm just gonna stop. Okay, I'm done. Woo! Shepard's a little drunk. Perfect time to go see Aria. He's totally drunk. Whee!
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria.
Dixon in my head canon right now is so turned on right now. He would love Aria, dude.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you?
Alright, re-recording 1 moment. Okay.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Sounds perfect.
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Just tell me how to find him.
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
That could be our way in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic, but he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Honestly, by now it should be just completely obvious who Archangel is. Most of you know already, but in case this is like your first time watching Mass Effect 2, should be obvious by now.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Should be, I mean, it should be easy if you play Mass Effect 1, I should say.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Of course.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
Go Shepard, associating with crime lords. Woohoo!
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you. Okay then.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Alright. I could start the Archangel bit here just because I wouldn't have to come back. Actually, I'm gonna have to come back anyway because of that one. There's a mission that you get from one of the guys standing outside Aria's little thingamajig. So I suppose I'll just come back after I get Morden.
Come on, let me in.
Now then. I guess I'll be using my map to figure out where the quarantine is. I think it's by the apartments. Yeah, so I'll just keep going this way.